Hi everyone, I'm Josée Brault. I'm a singer-songwriter, proud mother of 7, grandmother of 5, and I am a proud Canadian. And so today was a bit nuts, okay? So today Canada announced what measures it would take against the United States in retaliation for the insane tariffs they're putting on us, or they're putting on us, but I don't actually believe are going to happen. Anyway, that's another conversation. So I don't know a single Canadian who isn't saying that they fully stand behind Mark Carney. I just don't know. I'm sure there are some out there, but I don't know any of them. And there is a kind of unity in this country that people are willing to, like, we're not used to processed foods and all the weird off the shelf things you guys eat in the United States. It's not like that here. And so we can really go we can go without American clothing, no problem. We can go without American furniture. We have IKEA. If you want shitty furniture, you can go to IKEA. If not, you can go to a local Quebec person who's a carpenter who has been making generational furniture his whole life. That's a good idea. I find also the businesses, the small businesses in the area are doing really well, and I'm getting to know people. I like, really, why didn't I do this before? And I think I was a victim, or not a victim. I created for myself the idea of making things fast all the time, having to go to one grocery store to buy all my groceries. And I mean, okay, so I raised 7 kids, and sometimes there was a need for like expediency. But honestly, things are going really well for me here, and for many of my friends are saying the same thing. It seems, though, however, that the world has entirely gone crazy. Okay, so today Iran offered a $10 million bounty on Baron Trump's head. So Iran is coming after Trump in like personal ways, you know? And Trump is, I don't know what he's doing. I try not to pay attention to him. Scott Bessent has decided he's going to declare nuclear economic war on the world. He's barely qualified to wipe his own ass, never mind run an economic system like the United States. So whatever with that. But, you know, even with all the stuff happening today, I've been watching the Canadian news more than I normally do because we have declared war. I believe we're going to say August 21st or 23rd. When did it happen? 21st was the end of the negotiations. I think we're going to call that our Liberation Day, the day we got liberated from a kind of enslavement to the convenience of the USA that we had become used to, accustomed to, you know, and now we're breaking habits, and we're discovering how easy it is to break habits when breaking habits is fun. Like, people are discovering places to vacation in Canada. People are discovering products that they're giving up American for Canadian and going like, why didn't I do this in the first place? So much better, really. And I cannot imagine, you know what I'm going to miss, America? I am going to miss Velveeta cheese. I love Velveeta cheese. I know it's gross. It's like dehydrated cheese whiz in a block. I don't know. I love Velveeta. So, yep, there's things about the United States that we're going to miss. But we're also going to discover a kind of depth and richness here in our own culture, communities, economy, traditions that is going to make us forget you pretty fucking fast. So, you know, now Donald Trump is focused on Canada. Before, Donald Trump was focused on Iran, but he lost the Iran war. So here's how it works. He ran for office to avoid going to jail for the 92 felonies that he's been found indicted on. Okay, 92 felonies, and he's the president of the United States. So he didn't want to go to jail. I did some research, and I found that most of those, I think at least 34, the New York 34 for sure, 1 to 4 year jail times. Cumulatively, he would have been in jail like for a long time. So he ran for president to avoid the jail time. He changed the laws to avoid the jail time. Then the Epstein files comes out. So he starts the war in Iran to avoid having to face the issues and his own participation in the Epstein files. Then he loses the war in Iran because it was stupid and ill-conceived and so much to say. He loses the war in Iran, and then he starts to pick on Canada. He threatens our lakes. Listen, this is a losing, flailing, last gasp of a dark, withered soul. And just watch him flail. What you don't want to do is get too involved in the stories they're telling. What a load of shit. Don't even bother. Don't, what we focus on grows. Don't look at that. I mean, stay informed if you want, but touch it like a feather to a fire, okay? And don't let yourself get sucked into all the distractions. Distraction. Where's he going to go after Canada? Does he want to go back to like trying to invade Greenland? Whatever, okay? Let's all pray for a peaceful end to this soon so that we can resume our friendship with the United States. And I look forward to the day I have a bottle of wine from the Bordeaux region of France that is awaiting me for the day that he gets abducted by aliens. Oh, yeah. We are the True North, strong and free. Vive le Canada Libre. I'm Josée Brault. Thanks for hanging out.